What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. 60 Bobcats.
They'll go play action for Sanders. They'll go right side. Caught by Cannon. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. Coogan.
Catch made left side by Judy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19,
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he loses the football. This is going to be Raiders football. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We've just got to take better care of it.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to the yard. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Chase. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Sends this to the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 7, count. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go, here we go. 68.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, but first time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal, defense electing to play this from the nickel.
16 average, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And they will kick it away here. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down. A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Raiders.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in a hurry up here.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Second down pass play coming. Chased out to his right. excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Taking a shot deep here. Receive isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one here. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. And they're going for this. And they got sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat!
Here's Judkins on first down. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, stop! Pack 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
To throw now is Sanders. Forced out to his right. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw it. This is cut downfield by Rice. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Street. Buffalo 18.
Play action, Sanders. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working inside the red zone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Let's not make the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, Judkins. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Good, 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4.
5 yards.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set.
19 tight. 19.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point
7
conversion.
Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Genty running right. And he's rerouting towards the middle, only gets him a couple. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They've got a man in motion. Quick pass here into the hands of Rice. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He's returning this from his own end zone, everybody. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it? Viking, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Genty. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kamari Lessiter with the pick.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 19, 18, 5, Bronco 80. Trap 60, trap 60. 65, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Warrior 70.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Sanders now on third down. Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, and now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Genty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Throwing it on second down. On deep here for the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
60 Maverick. Come on. Set. 19. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Motion.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Sanders going to throw here on first. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And that's going to bring us to the end of this second quarter, Brock, as he is met and taken out of bounds. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead with Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Work against the blitz. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the give, here's Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
This is a heater going deep. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. We'll have the football up near their 30-yard line after that interception and return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag, 69, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Sanders back to throw. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Trap 60, 19.
3rd and long for him here. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
1st and 10 from the 32. Pass play coming here. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot down the field.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Genty in 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion with.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motioning left is their running back. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Another give here to Jesse. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready? 19, charge.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll pass it this time. but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. This time, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant right there, Brock. If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection with contact, knock that sucker away. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcats, go.
They'll go play action. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, and those feet in bounds.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
8, 9. 60 Eagles, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete.